Hey everyone, welcome back to Mully Shaves. Before we dive into today's review, I want to be completely transparent with you. The razor I'm about to review was provided to me by the company at no cost. I want to stress that other than the item itself, I haven't received any monetary compensation for this review. The companies have specifically asked me to highlight both the strengths and the weaknesses of their product. My commitment is to give you an honest and balanced review. Even if I encounter any negatives, I promise to present them respectfully. Remember, this review reflects my personal opinion and experiences. What works for me might not necessarily work for you. Ultimately, it's up to each individual to decide if this product suits their needs. Your trust is important to me, so let's get started and take a closer look at the Pearl Flexi. Welcome back, everybody. It is Saturday night once again, and time for a review. One more review. This time, the Pearl Flexi. Now, this came in the other day, about a week or so ago, with that sleek razor, and yeah, I need to do the review on this. So let's get this out of the way. All right, it comes in this cool little box, right? Let's see. It's got the little magnetized front end on it, which is cool. The packaging is really nice. Comes in with 5 tucks of Willys blades. You know, at first I kind of thought that said Mully's. Thought, oh, I got my own blades. So it's got these 5 tucks of 11 blades. So that's 55 blades. All right, let me get those out of there. Just get them out of the way. All right. Comes with a thank you card. Comes with a little booklet. Or sorry, this is a little card and a little microfiber towel there. It also comes with this nice heavy little stand. It's got the silicone on the bottom of it so it doesn't slip around. Matter of fact, I'll set that here on the counter. And then the star of the show is the Pearl Flexi. Now, you know, guys, this thing is a beast. One other thing it comes with, it's got this little manual up here. Just to give you a rundown of this real quick. The specs on this thing is the height is 90 millimeters. It's a 2-piece razor. The weight is 140 grams. The handle height is 83 millimeters. The head is a closed comb, as you can see. And the blade gap goes from 0.25 to 1.00. Okay, now, it's got a bunch of stuff in here about this razor. We can skip past that. You guys have seen these things. I don't know if this is a new model or not. I've messaged them twice about this and they haven't gotten back to me, so I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and do my review of it. This will be my 3rd shave with this razor. Now, if you look at this thing, it's a beefy, chunky little beast. Very heavy, nice, thick, fat handle. Feels good in the hand, if you like a heavy razor, which I do. But I gotta tell you guys something. It's rough. This thing, it's a potato peeler. My first shave on it, I used a Voskhod blade, which I'm usually pretty confident with because they're smooth, because that Teflon coating. And I did I had heard that it was aggressive. So I went level 3, and as soon as I put it to my face, I was like, "Woo, wow, that is aggressive." A lot of blade feel on 3. So I did the down pass is 3, then across I went to 2, and then the against the grain I did to 1. Even on 1, there's a lot of blade feel. This is a very aggressive razor. If you do not like an aggressive razor, this is not the razor for you. If you do, more power to you. Myself, you know, the two or 3 shaves I've had with it so far, they've been fairly uncomfortable because it's so aggressive. It's kind of scary. It's intimidating. Feeling that on your face, you feel like you're going to cut your face off. But the BBS that I got from this, oh my God, like I've never had results like that before. I mean, there was nothing. All my spots that I usually have problems with, like here or back here, nothing. They were all gone. Maybe that's because it's so aggressive. I don't know. I would assume that's why. Myself, because I like an aggressive razor, like I usually do like a Rockwell 6C on a 5 plate or a 6. The T2, 6, 5, no problem. This thing on a 3, it'll give you all it's got. I did go up to 6 at one point, and I just did like a couple downstrokes with it, and I thought, yeah, this is a little too much. So anyway, the amazing thing about this is it was a pretty rough shave. It was a rough ride. I'm not going to lie to you. But when I was finished, the alum didn't bite me at all. And I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting when I hit it with the alum that it was going to light me up, but nothing. There was nothing. I mean, there was a little bit like right here, just like a little tinge, but it wasn't anything to write home about. So yeah, mixed emotions about this thing. I can tolerate how rough it is because of the results. If I lost it, would I buy another one? Maybe I would. But this definitely is. I saw who was it that did the review of this and said this isn't an everyday driver. Oh, I apologize if he's out there. The American flag guy. Anyway, he said this is not an everyday driver. He is absolutely correct about that. This is for if you've got a lot of growth and you just want to go at it. Maybe really, really good, but this isn't something you want to, like a day's growth on it. Now I'm going on 2 days here, which isn't a whole lot, but for you guys, I'm willing to risk myself. So the Voskhod blades were a little rough, and it got me thinking, maybe if I try a little friendlier blade. So my third shave, I used the Bic Chrome Platinum, which is what's in here now. So it's going to be the second shave on this one. Wasn't much difference. So it's a rough shave. Now, of course, you can't tell that just by watching me, but that's the way it is. And you guys have heard enough reviews of this razor to know that, everybody says it's rough. So anyway, that's where it's at. Now today we're going to use Pearl Red because I just don't feel like being hassled with trying to make a lather. So I'm just going to load the brush right here, right in the brush there. And the tips are barely wet. Because with Pearl, I can trust it to give me a decent shade. I'm just going to dip the brush in there a little bit. I need to spray my face down. Oh, and I did not set the razor. The razor is set on 1 at the moment. I could probably do a 3-pass on 1, but I'm going to do the 3-2-1 again just to see if the this wasn't supposed to give me any trouble. There you go. You can always count on Pearl. I don't know why I look in the phone when I do this, when I got a mirror right here behind me. Okay. Pearl always does well. I'll put a little bit of water on here. Yeah, so like I said, this thing's pretty rough. And, if you do not like an aggressive shave, this is definitely not the razor for you. So I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. It's a rough ride. Like I said, it's even a little too rough for me, but I'll tolerate it because of the results that I get from it. I can put up with the little bit of discomfort of it. Well, a little bit, quite a bit discomfort. Pearl always smells so good. And I used to hate this scent when I first got it. Okay, all right, this is good enough. Presso's always slick. You can always trust it. All right, so let's get into this. All right, the Pearl Flexi. It's on 1 now. I'm going to set it on 3. 1, and now you do not have to open it up. Okay, so I put it on 3 there. Okay, as you notice, everything's straight. Everything's touching. All right, there aren't any gaps. So there's nothing crooked. So let's go to it. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, yeah, that's a lot of blade. That is a lot of blade. It's a little smoother this time. I guess maybe the Bic has kind of settled it down a little bit on its second shave. Let's see. Okay. All right. Whew. Kick that down to 2. Yep. Spray up a little bit. Just go on, and I'm going to put a little more water on here. It's wasn't very slick. And usually, Presso is good for being slick. Or it just needs more water. Probably just needs more water. Put it down in there. And, right, you want that shine on it, right? Let's try that. All right. All right, let's give it a try. Here we go. This is on 2, right? Yeah, there's a lot of blade there. Can you hear that? Hope that's picking it up. Now this is one that you can definitely do. The weight of the razor, gentlemen. It is so heavy. See, the way this feels right now, like, I feel like I'm going to have like a ton of razor burn. And it's been like that every shave with it, but ends up being nothing. So let's see if we can get the same results this time. Okay. 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 Now we're going to take it down to 1. Take it down to 1 and finish her off. Okay. So, do the Geo Fat Boy ride the cap and find where it catches. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good angle. That's a pretty comfortable angle, to be honest. Let's see, here we go. Yeah, it's totally skipping. Did I just cut myself? Felt like it right there. Okay. You know what? Yeah, see that? See that? It's not slick. It's just, it's skipping, it's dry. And this is not the razor you want this with. You definitely do not want that with this razor. That's really uncomfortable. Oh, yeah, switch hands. Do that, Mully. That'd be smart. Never shaved with your left hand in your life. Just going to do a cleanup pass with this. Going in an angle, put some more water on here. All right. Ooh, even on one. Yeah. We'll call that one. Let me lather up once more just so I can feel the areas. Jesus Christ. Completely smooth. Completely smooth. There's nothing. Okay. A little area right there. My jawline, where I usually have something there. My cheeks. Cheeks are completely smooth. Yeah, right there on my jawline. You know what? I'm going to get it. I'm going to get my jawline. Not my jawline. Yep, got it. Got it. Yeah, everything's good. All right. Let me rinse off and we'll be back. Okay, guys, we're back. Now, it's been about 2 minutes since I cut you off, so let me, let's see what it does. It feels like this thing should light me up. So let's see what we get. Cheek, there's a little bit right here. Not much. Neck, this should be horrible. A little bit right here. Here, nothing. Oh, a little bit right there. Probably that spot I went over at the end. The cheek over here. Nothing. Down here, oh, this side I got a little bit over here. But considering how uncomfortable that shave was, the bite on the alum's not nearly as bad as you'd think it would be. So anyway, my review of the Pearl Flexi is, if you like an aggressive shave, you'll probably love it. And if you don't, you'll hate it. Now, the one thing I did like, it's a 2-piece razor. You guys know what they do, right? With all the debacle that happened with the Pearl Flexi, this one, it's got those 2 little slots there, and it's got 2 little guideposts, right? So when you put that in there, I mean, that fits right down in there, and you can't go wrong with it, right? Put the blade on here. Sorry, put the blade on here. It fits right onto those slots, right? Put that on there, fits right into the slots. You can hear it click in, and then you just tighten it down, and it's in there fine. And you can see that the blade is straight, but look how much that blade sticks out. That's on one, you guys. Oh my God, right? I don't know why they didn't design that other head like this. You know, it's a good, this one's a good design. This one is. Now, I've heard people complaining about this one, that, you know, the head doesn't, you know, doesn't sit flat. But if you guys look, I mean, there are no issues here. Everything's straight, everything's touching, right? I do not have a bad one. So if you're gonna throw a fit, don't throw it over this one. All right, that's it, guys. I guess we'll call that a shave. You all stay smooth.